Let's be clear, the NFL made the right decision to postpone Sunday's Week 1 matchup between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Miami Dolphins due to Hurricane Irma. Both teams happened to share the same bye in Week 11, and it was a fortunate option the league had in its back pocket to solve a complicated scheduling issue. Therefore, it was wise to take advantage of it, and now both Florida teams can focus on the safety of their families. Real-life issues are most important as the Category 5 storm is forecast to approach the state this weekend. Other options, such as relocating the game for a Sunday kickoff elsewhere, would have taken precious time away from storm preparation. Instead, the Dolphins canceled all practices through Sunday to allow their players and coaches to get away from football. But there still is a football element to this story, and from that standpoint, the Dolphins' already challenging season just added another degree of difficulty. For a team that already lost its starting quarterback, Ryan Tannehill, this summer, its starting middle linebacker, Raekwon McMillan, its 2016 interception leader, Tony Lippett, and has just 7 true home games due to a London trip in Week 4, the additional loss of a bye week is another tough blow to overcome. Although through no fault of their own, the Dolphins essentially wasted several weeks of preparation for Tampa Bay, which was on the team's radar since the start of training camp. Miami must quickly turn the page next week to the Los Angeles Chargers, and then return to its summer prep against the Buccaneers in November. That is not easy to do. Dolphins players were not happy about potentially postponing the game when the option was presented to them Tuesday. Nearly every player that met with the media wanted to play the Buccaneers in some capacity this week and retain their bye. Let's be honest about it, it's a long season, Miami Pro Bowl receiver Jarvis Landry said. And I think the stretch after a bye week is probably one of the toughest, if you want to be real about it, probably the toughest in the NFL. That bye week will give us an opportunity to kind of get some guys healthy. In this NFL, in the league, you're going to get banged up week in, week out. For us, that bye week, it comes at an appropriate time. For us, to keep it there would be huge. Miami's actually received its late bye because it asked the league not to give them the week off after its London trip in Week 4. Now that advantage is gone due to unplanned circumstances. The Dolphins went on a surprising playoff run a year ago with 10 wins that exceeded expectations. But with major injuries, a quarterback change, the fifth toughest strength of schedule, 7 home games, and now, a loss of a bye week, challenges continue to pile up against this group to repeat that success. Kudos to the NFL for getting this decision right. But the Dolphins now have an even tougher road ahead with 16 straight games, starting next week.